Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ines. This is where we can safely feel the feels and talk about weird stuff, especially stuff about spirituality and understanding energy. One thing I want you guys to start doing when you're journaling and when you're meditating is talking to your emotions more. When I start visualizing, and this is where I say slaying the demons, when I start visualizing energies and emotions, especially my emotions, I can more easily process my emotions. So in my mind's eye, I can give a face or a color, or usually I do like light and shadow, and that's all I need to know. I just kind of need to know, like, okay, why am I feeling this? Is there a shadow hanging over me? Is there a lesson in this? Is there an upgrade level to this? And I'll just kind of sit there and explore and ask questions and just sit there in as much silence as I can and allow answers to come to me. One of the biggest problems that we as a society have, and this is one of the things that's affecting the collective grid, one of the issues is that our minds are just too busy. They're in too much overthinking mode. And this is where we have to start using meditation and visualization in order to organize our brain. I do have a meditation on how to help you organize, so definitely look into my meditation playlist. But when you start visualizing, you have to allow your brain to form the vision. So the very first lesson I'm going to give you right now is to visualize yourself in different colored light. So whenever I'm working with energy in my mind's eye, whatever it is that I want to do, I protect myself in light energy. So whether sometimes it's a pink light, sometimes it's like white, sometimes it's golden, sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's yellow. The colors do mean different things to me personally, intuitively, so go with your own intuition. Feel free to research and see what other people are doing and saying, but for the most part, it is all in your own intuition and your own discernment. So start learning, start listening to your intuition. Don't control it, don't do anything, don't tell it anything, just listen to it. When you're in this meditation, in this visualization, picture yourself in a dark room. This is where I go, the dark abyss. I clear everything out. It's just me. It's like a cube room, completely dark. We're floating around. And I can see things outside of the walls. I know they're there, but I'm able to darken the walls so that I see less, so that I can concentrate more. And as I'm standing there in the center of this room, first I have a ball of light in my hand. Today's colors are a mix of pink and blue floating around, and it's like they have white edges, and the white edges are kind of like, quite literally like the solar flares, where it's kind of like energy just kind of spiking out. But basically I have this energy, and I want you guys to envision this, and I want you guys to pay attention to the movement of the energy. For me right now, for example, it's quite literally kind of like a sun. It's almost kind of like wind. There's a little bit of fogginess, and the pink and blues are sparking and moving around. When you do this, the longer you can hold the focus, the more detail you can see, the more you're strengthening your mind and your ability to visualize. When you are able to visualize, your mind can literally do almost anything. But the most important thing before you start exploring stuff, because there are entities that don't want you to know stuff, I'm just gonna say it like that, you want to protect yourself in this light. If you work with other beings, if you work with more on the shadow side, you can use any of them, whatever you want. But basically start focusing on that light. Before you start venturing out, flying around, going to visit places astrally, you need to protect yourself. If you don't protect yourself, when you come out of this meditation, when you're back home doing regular stuff, that's when these shadows, these bad feelings, these bad thoughts start to kind of get to you. So we're going to be doing a lot more of that. Start practicing your ball of light And once you kind of understand how to see it, how to visualize it, and you get better at that, start making the light bigger. I'm at the point where just the other night, I was able to visually, in my mind's eye, light myself on fire and use the fire as a protective barrier instead of, there was something else I did. It wasn't just fire, but the fire was the coolest. So I was like standing there, and basically I was doing this meditation trick, and I was doing some astral traveling, and I was like, okay, I need to protect myself. And I just, normally I'm capable of taking this ball of energy and kind of putting it and cloaking it over myself and just kind of using it as quite literally a cloak. What I did the other night was I literally set flames to me. And I felt the power of the flames. I felt stronger. So pay attention to every single thing that you possibly can and start journaling it. I'm going to be sharing with you guys a lot more exercises. Some of these exercises, some of you guys are going to be able to pick up no problem. Some of these exercises you're going to need to spend time on. Everybody's different. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody works with energy differently. So please don't hold yourself accountable to somebody else's standards and find your own. And this is where understanding and learning your own journey through your own intuition and discernment is very, very important. So until next time, I hope this helped. I hope you're excited for the visual meditations, because I am. And I hope I can offer you guys so much more help and advice. There's a lot of stuff I know. I'm all over the place. I'm heavy on the mind stuff, which means I'm an overthinker. So if you guys have anything like, can you teach us this? Do you know anything about this? Please ask. I work best through communicating with my community, and I'm still building a community. So the more of you that speak up, the better. I love you guys. I hope you all have an amazing week and an end to your summer. I love you. Mwah.